Better pull that down. Okay, C, T.
Today we'll visit a rock and roll radio station.
And, of course, stop. There. Oh, those darn O's. Oh, there, that'll work. Stretch that in, a little messy.
And we'll show you how not to kiss.
Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. And splat.
And we'll hurry up, staying after school.
Oh, okay, a little bit. Whoa, what an artist.
And we'll witness an exotic briefcase harvest.
Oh, looks great. Oh, starting to look like a show now.
It's out of control. And now, here is your host with the most, the guy everybody loves. No, everybody. Young people, old people, people with big noses, people with little feet. Even people that have never heard of this show think that this host is great. And now, here he is.
Diz, what are you doing? I'm introducing me, the host. Hi.
Dave, I was just wondering, do you think that maybe on this show I could tell one of my famous stories? Please, pretty please, with sugar all mixed up inside it. Please, with pretty flowers like daisies and violets and petunias and
Okay, well,
chrysanthemums.
maybe, Diz, maybe.
Maybe? Does that maybe mean yes? Does that maybe mean probably I could definitely tell a story on this show, Dave?
Well, that means if we have time on this show that maybe you can tell a story.
Time. That means we better hurry things up. Okay, Dave, come on. We've got a gang of kids out there. Let's go, Dave.
Okay.
Let's go. Get over to your desk. Come on, Dave. Let's get the show on the road. Come on. Let's go. Okay, who's up first?
Well, I usually like to sit back and relax first and talk to everybody out there. Hi, everybody. How are all of you doing? Oh, I'm great, thanks. Are you having a nice day? Yeah, so far.
Dave, come on. We've got to hurry up or I'll never have time to do my story.
Okay. All right. Well, let's check out what story we want to do first here.
How about that story that you did on that rock and roll station? You really liked doing that story, and that was an excellent story.
Yeah.
Come on, Dave. Let's do that one, but quick.
Yeah, that was a great story. I remember on the way over there, I got this great sandwich.
Dave, will you just hurry up?
Okay, here it is. It's a story about music. It's a story about life. It's a story that we're all going to appreciate. It's a story
Dave!
Okay, roll that clip.
Thank you very much.
We're here at a rock and roll radio station, and we're with one of the hottest DJs in the country, Linda McInnes.
Hi, Dave.
Hi,
what
Linda.
brings you down to the station today?
Well, what we'd like to know is what makes a record a big hit.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by a big hit, Dave.
Okay, well, how about this one right here?
Well,
Can we try this one?
yeah, I don't know if this is a hit or not. We better check it out.
Okay, let's try it. That's a hit.
Smash.
That was a smasher. Let's see if this one, is this a smash hit, maybe?
This might be a smash, too. I don't know.
Okay.
Check it out.
Try it. It's not a hit. Definitely not a hit.
Definitely not a smash, either.
Well, Linda, here's some of the records that you play here at the station.
Uh-huh.
Which ones get to be the top 10?
Well, yeah, this is about the top 10.
Top 10. Are they hits?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Is this a hit? No, I don't think so. That's not a hit.
Not a hit?
Try this one. Is this a hit?
I don't know. I think
That's
it's a
not a
hit.
hit either.
I don't know. Linda, do you ever put records on tape?
Sure, Dave. Want to help?
Oh, okay, sure. Records on tape.
Yeah.
You want it. Okay, whoa, they're flying. Hey, this is easy. I can work in rock and roll radio.
And here's one for our buddies in Outer Limits, Pennsylvania.
All right.
Yeah.
So in addition to playing records, you also take requests from callers, too, right?
Oh, yeah. They call us up all the time, and if we have it, we play it. That might be a request right now.
Okay.
Why don't you take this one?
All right, great. Hello, what do you want to hear? Oh, do you have Burping Chili Man?
Burping Chili Man.
That is a great...
I've never even heard of that song.
It's a great song. I'll just play it myself. Oh, yeah, we're the Burping Chili Man. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're the Burping Chili Man. Yeah. You ever heard that?
No.
It's a great song.
I'm glad I never heard it.
Linda, you know what else these are good for, don't you?
Yes, keep shooting it. Oh!
Okay. Linda. Oh, Linda, make it stop.
I can't, Dave. It's in my blood.
Wasn't that a great story? And now it's time for our first guest on the show.
Yes, Dave. He's a hypnotist. That means that he puts people in trances and makes them do stupid things that they'd never think of doing when they were awake. And then when he wakes them up, they don't even what they just did. Isn't that right?
Well, it's not that simple.
Well, that's the general idea.
I guess.
Well, okay, great. That was great, buddy. Come on, we got a constellation for us here.
I'd like to ask our guest a couple of questions first.
Well, all right, but quick. Ask him a few questions. Go ahead, quick.
Okay, but let him sit down and talk for a while.
All right, but you better make this snappy, bub, because I want to do my story on this show. Right.
So, I understand that you're a hypnotist.
Well, that is what people refer to me as. People that don't understand the mind business.
So I understand you're going to demonstrate some hypnotism right here on our show for us today.
Yes, Diff. I am going to try to hypnotize you.
Me? I've never been hypnotized before. Can you tell me what you're going to do, some of the stuff about it?
You see, Diff, the mind is divided into two parts, the front part and the back part. May I?
Certainly.
You see, the front part controls your singing, your dancing, those funny mouth noises you like.
Oh, these little...
Yes, those. The back part of the brain controls the things you never think about. Breathing, your heartbeat, your dreams. Diff, I am going to put the front part of your brain to sleep. And I'm going to tell the back part of your brain what to do. I will make you do what I tell you to do.
Oh, you can't hypnotize me.
Diff?
Yes, what do you want me to do?
Hey, what's the matter with Dave?
He is in a hypnotic trance. He will do whatever I ask him to do.
Like what? Make me the host of the show?
Or even fall in love.
Love? That's easy. Diff, whenever you hear the word love,
Love.
you will fall in love with the next thing you see.
Next thing, love.
Now, Diff, you will wake up.
See, my mind is just too sharp to... What are you all looking at?
Love!
Diz, I love you.
Excellent! Now can I tell my story on the show?
If that's what you want, Sugar Cube.
Can I do it right now?
Of course, honey bun.
Honey Buns, what's going on here?
Diz, will you marry me?
Sure, that sounds like a fun thing to do.
Diz, why do you want to get married?
I don't, but I just found this excellent wedding dress, and a wedding would be a great place to wear it. So I was thinking about wearing it to my very own wedding. So come on, Dave, let's get hitched.
I am a certified minister of the mind. I could marry you too.
Oh, great. Then I'll stay here and host the show.
Oh, no, you don't. I need somebody to give me away. Come on. Hey, gang, I'll be right back to tell my story right after I get married.
Your eyes are tired. You're getting sleepy. You're watching out of control.
Dear everybody, we are gathered together to hit these two.
Excuse Dave, what are you doing?
I'm marrying my sweetie pie, Diz.
But Dave, we have another guest that's waiting to go on the show, and I just think you should interview our guest now and marry her later if you want to keep your job.
I don't need a job. I have Diz.
Now, we really are running out of time for this show.
Time! Oh, yikes, time! I forgot all about telling my excellent story. Oh, brother, what am I going to... But I can't tell my story in my very excellent wedding dress. What am I going to... I've got an idea. Hello. I know. I can go and change, and then I can come back and tell my excellent story. All right. But wasn't this an excellent wedding dress? Bye-bye.
Wow, isn't she something?
Oh, this love stuff is for the birds. That's what I think personally. You know, everyone falls in love sometime, even when they're not hypnotized. I don't know why. I've never been in love. Well, maybe once or twice, or 10 or 12 times. Well, okay, I've been in love over 100 times, but I didn't like it. When you're in love, you got to do things you don't want to do, like take a walk instead of playing ball, or hanging around with one person instead of the whole gang. And sometimes, just sometimes, you have to kiss. Well, you don't have to, but sometimes you sort of have to. So if you're going to, here's a little report from Out of Control that'll help you learn how to do it. Pretty good, huh? I should be the host of this show. I like it back here. It's nice sitting down when you work.
Love. Yes, soon you too will need to master the osculatory arts. Smooching, puckering, lip dancing. In short, how to kiss. It's easy once you know how. Let's get started. Right now! First, you may want to practice your technique. Try to find something appropriate. Perhaps something with lips. Many everyday household items will work just fine, but be a little selective. Now you're finally ready for the real thing. But remember, kissing and eating don't mix. The typical kiss is divided into 3 parts. Approach.
Hello there.
Execution. Release. Approach each other cautiously. Tilt your head back, pucker up, and then... Let's try that again. That's right. Easy does it. Success! Ah, ecstasy. Yes, you're really kissing now. Kind of nice, isn't it? A ritual as old as time itself. Let's observe for a moment, shall we? You can almost hear the birds chirping, the bells ringing. Oh, with one other thing, don't forget to breathe. That was excellent. Let's try it once more. Oh, come on, don't be shy. That's better. I think you've got it. Finally, be sure you both release at the same time. Otherwise, you may be stuck out there with your lips flapping in midair. Well, that's all there is to it. Now you can kiss with complete confidence. Who knows? Someday you may even learn to like it.
Yikes, Waldo! I'm going to tell my story right now.
No, Diz, we don't have time for that right now. We have a hurry-up that has to go right now. I mean, this guy is desperate. He is in trouble after school, and he needs a hurry-up this second.
All right, well then after that, I'm definitely going to be doing my story.
Oh, well, sure. Where's Dave?
Oh, no, Dave. Yikes, Dave's still in the dressing room. Well, I guess you'll have to do the hurry-up all by yourself.
Well, I'll try.
Hey, would you hurry up?
Have you ever been blamed for something in school that you didn't even do? Well, we have a letter, and it's... Where's the...
Here.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Diz. We have a letter, and it's from Mart Kolkowski in Kansas City, Kansas. And he says, I always get in trouble, and the teacher makes me stay after school. But why can't the punishment go faster? Why can't it hurry up? this fast, punishment can be fun.
I will not animate stupid things.
Far out in the Pacific Ocean, you will find a remote island, the Barely There Atoll. These primitive natives live a simple life. They have everything they need on their island, but they also have something the rest of the world wants. Yes, once a year, these members of the Samsamoanite tribe hold their famous annual briefcase harvest. Each fall, schools of briefcases come to this small island to spawn. Once the natives sight the briefcases offshore, their quiet tropical existence is shattered by the frantic harvest. They must act quickly to capture the cunning briefcases from their ocean home. And you thought maybe briefcases grew on trees? But it's not all just shooting fish in a barrel. The wily briefcases can be a dangerous catch. The high point of the joyful harvest is the luggage luau. In this rare footage, we see the proud natives celebrate with the briefcase dance. The feast is concluded by the visit of mainland traders who come to the island once a year just to bargain with the natives for the precious fruits of their harvest. And what do the traders offer these tribesmen? They offer them the only thing which the islanders value, but which they can't produce. Cheese curls. Yes, these tangy yellow puffs are so precious to the natives that they dare not eat them. They string them together and wear them as jewelry. Why, haven't you ever heard of a Frito-Lay? And so we bid farewell to the Samsamoanite tribesmen of Barely There Atoll. Until next year, for another briefcase harvest.
Dave, I'm working so hard on my next story. It's going to be a real award winner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I really love your new tie.
Love. I love me. I think I'm great. I asked myself out for a date.
Dave!
Did somebody call me? The guy who can do almost anything?
Boy, how stuck up can one guy be? Boy, am I glad I didn't marry you. Anyway, gang, while Dave is falling madly in love with himself, I finally get to tell you my excellent story. Once upon a time, maybe 6 years ago, there lived a horrible, horrible, scary old witch, and she kept a beautiful girl locked up in a giant tower, and that girl's name was Rapunzel. Anyway, there was nothing to do up there in that tower, no video games, no MTV, not even Trivial Pursuit. So all she did was sit around and watch her hair grow, and boy, was her hair long. How long was it? It was so long, it took 4 years to wash, 7 years to dry, and 20 years to color and condition. Well, all that work was getting to be too much for Rapunzel, so she was thinking about shaving her hair off and giving herself a mohawk and calling herself Rapunzel. But she didn't want to make new waves, especially with the witch lurking all around all the time. Anyway, one day she was singing, and a prince came prancing by and looked in her mailbox and saw in her Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes envelope that her name was Rapunzel. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And she tossed down a rabbit. No, 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 not that kind of hair. Your hair, your hair. Oh, so she tossed down her long, beautiful hair, and he started to climb up her hair. Boy, her hair must have been pretty strong, huh, gang? I mean, one split end, and it would have been curtains for that guy. Anyway, he reached the top and fell madly in love with Rapunzel. And then he called the fire department to get a giant hook and ladder so that they could get down safely. When they got down safely, they lived happily ever after, and they moved to the airport and became Harry Krieschners. As for the witch, well, let me tell you, she was making money off Rapunzel back in the old days. I mean, see the girl with the longest hair in the world. She makes Lady Godiva look bald. She walks, she talks, she's really a sight to see. So she decided to open a pizza parlor up there in the tower, and it became the first leaning tower of pizza. But that, my friends, is another story.
I gotta try that. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. So you were expecting maybe Brooke Shields?
Now listen up, Ha-Ha. You have to start producing some real outstanding material for me. You see, I'm sort of a special guy now, so I need some real special material. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Now cut it out, Dave. My jokes are great.
Come on, maybe you could try a little harder for me, Dave, okay?
I don't understand, Dave. Usually, all the material I give you, you love.
Love. Ha-ha. I love you. Let me do something for you. Let me oil you somewhere. Let me do something.
Aldo has already taken care of that, Dave.
Well, let me do something. Let me get you a computer chip sandwich, or maybe we could go off to Silicon Valley somewhere. Just you and me in the sun together.
I'm sorry, Dave. I appreciate your affection, but I'm already engaged.
No.
Yes, with an arcade video game.
Well, then I'm just going to wait here until you change your mind, then.
All right, Dave, but I must warn you, we machines don't change very much.
Oh, all right, we have to get Dave out of this love thing.
But he is in the trance.
Oh, what does that mean? He's going to be like it forever?
Don't worry, everybody. I'll host the show.
I just am afraid that the comedy computer can't take Dave falling in love with it this whole time. All this attention might overload his circuits or something.
Well, the post-hypnotic suggestion will wear off, you know.
When, in about 1,000,000 years?
No, in a week. Couldn't you make it last just a little bit longer?
Fern.
Just kidding.
And we still have another guest for the show, some singer.
What does he sing?
I don't know, but we're really running out of time, so let's just bring him on and we'll roll the credits over him. So here he is, the guy who sings.
Love, 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 everyone needs love.
I really hate this mushy stuff. To me, love is just a score in a tennis game. Well, that's all for this time. Be sure to join us next time when we have the guy in the show who makes these swell hats that I wear. And we go and make fun of several of my ex-wives. See you then.
Hey, Dave, I know you love me. Hey, cut it out. Come on.